Why do guys want to be chased instead of courting women now?
What I'll say is, women, you need to position yourself to be caught. There's not enough women out here positioning themselves as feminine women. I think a lot of us are the man we want to be. So some of us got to take accountability for how hard we're being so that a man actually wants to chase us.
Here's the thing. I think that the women can start being feminine again when the men start being masculine again. Ooh. Because these are the new bad. They want to be the bad now. They want to be put up. They asking you what the you bring to the table. So in the position, because women are reflections of their men, and we have now switched roles with them, I cannot step into my femininity until you step back into your masculinity, right? So I think that in order for us to stop chasing, these gotta stop running, stop asking these women, you know, what have you done for me lately and all of that. These are the new Beyoncés out here. It's rough in these streets, especially in Atlanta, if you know, you know.
Hey, hold on. Number one, nobody should be chasing after anyone. It should be a mutual effort on both sides. And you never have to chase what God sent. A lot of dudes, if we're going to keep it real, they saw years of men chasing women only to get played. While the men who didn't do half the work got the benefits. Because when you're really into a man, you don't make him jump through all these extra hoops. And when you do, it's because there's some other trauma maybe you haven't resolved. All right? So the goal ain't about making anyone chase, why this one's doing that. It's about, are we in alignment? Or do we have a connection? Can we build something together here and make it healthy and successful?
I've seen a lot of the women talk about, that ain't me, I never chase a You know, you chase that man every time you forgive him and he ain't earned that. You chase that man every time you double, triple text back without no response. You chase that man every time you say, when you gonna take me out? We only hang at 2 a.m. Some of y'all chasing and you don't even know it. You chase every time you settle.
Come on.
You lessen what you know you deserve and expect from a man in a relationship. You settle every time. You want a man more than you want your dreams, your goals, and your ambitions. Sometimes chasing doesn't mean you actively running after it. Sometimes it's you dropping everything you got on your plate for a man that only made you an option. Every single time you rush the phone when he called, when you know he leave you on red. And that's the you give head to. I guess what I'm saying is, some of y'all are chasing and you don't even know it.
The internet never fails to amaze me. So I made a video talking about how I'm not interested in approaching women anymore because of the potential consequences, and I'm still getting some type of backlash from that. You got people saying, oh, you might just be unattractive. Me personally, I don't think that I'm unattractive, but it's okay if I'm not attractive to that specific woman. You got people also saying it's the approach. And my thing is, how else are you supposed to approach someone? I simply said, hey, how are you? A simple, respectful, gentle way of approaching someone. A simple indication to let you know that I don't mean any harm. There's one lady in the comment section said that I was gay and that I'm teaching other men to mistreat women. How does not approaching women mean that I'm mistreating them? What? And then you got people saying, oh, you probably just don't got no game. How don't I have game if I'm choosing not to approach these people? Just because, say for example, if LeBron James retired from basketball, does that mean he's trash? And then you got people trying to talk about my glasses, trying to say that these are women's frames. My thing is, bro, Malcolm X had these literal exact same frames and nobody said a word about it. Like, bro, God forbid a person can't see, or you need to go get some entirely new frames so that you can talk to girls. Shut the f up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've seen women's frames. If you think these are women's frames, you're a Nimrod. And then from my experience, keyword my experience, I don't hear too many women say that they don't like glasses. If anything, they find glasses attractive. That's just from my perspective. I had a point in life where I just downright didn't wear my glasses, knowing that I needed them, and girls will still tell me, you look cute with your glasses. I think you should wear your glasses more. These days, bro, I'm not wearing my glasses because women have told me that I look more handsome in glasses. I'm simply wearing my glasses because I need them, and I'm not gonna walk around here squinting. But that's besides the point. And then y'all acting like it's not other ways to get women. I say all the time, if you want to get women, put yourself in position to where you can meet women, like hobbies, school, work. That way you can consistently see these people and they can get to know you instead of you just being a stranger walking up to them trying to get their number. It's crazy because y'all making it seem like I don't get women. My thing is, don't make assumptions about people you don't know. I have no problem getting women. I'm just more interested in messing with the women that want to mess with me. And it's crazy when I say this, a lot of people are going to assume that I think that I'm all that. And you may not agree with this, but I've been told that I'm decently attractive and I have a very attractive personality. I'm not lacking in the women department. I'm just going about it at a different angle. Apparently it's a crime to say I believe in mutual interest now.
It's not desperate or pathetic to want to find a partner or someone to love, or there is that kind of energy where it's like, look at me, I'm here on display and I'm waiting for you to claim me.
I wish we'd go back to when guys are just always walking up to you when you're out. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, if you're like at the grocery store, at the gym, they're like, hi, I just couldn't help but say you're so beautiful. Like, I'd love to take you out sometime if you're single. If they were like good looking, I'm like, can we go back to those times? But because society has more and more changed women to be like the chasers or like things like this, it's like making a lot of men be like, oh, I can just sit back. And I'm like, I hate that.
That's a misinterpretation of what's going on. It's not that men are sitting back. It's that men are being accused of Me Too when they go walk up to girls. And there's tons of shows where women are like, this guy came up and talked to me. Ooh, she said the right thing. When the guy comes and approaches me and he's attractive. Yeah. When women are complaining men don't approach me enough. No, they don't complain that men aren't approaching them. They complain that attractive men aren't approaching them. Orion Taraban says the part women leave out. When women say, I want a man to buy me flowers and I want a man to be more vulnerable, they're not talking about a homeless, smelly man buying them flowers and being more vulnerable. They're not going to be stimulated by a homeless man buying them flowers. What they want is a man they're already attracted to buy them flowers. The mechanisms that create attraction, I don't think there's anything in psychology that's more misunderstood than that. I truly don't think it is, because it makes us look bad.
But they look at you. Why is it so many niggas here? Yes, staring me down. Yeah. Not one single word though. Like, you're eyeing me, like down on me. I know you want me. I know you want me back, but you're just too scared to come up. I don't like that. Be a man. Be a man and come up to me and say something. Yeah. Why are we just looking? Are you a girl or a boy? I mean, no. They like boys.
I knew the tactic was going to get thrown in at some point in time in that video. But for the young lady that's trying to wonder, why ain't they coming up to me? Like, why aren't they saying anything? Sweetheart, yeah, I asked for this. I got online every day and told us how much I don't like men approaching y'all. Every day. Oh, you don't believe me? Watch.
It's nothing worse than having a bad day and then some random man approach you just all in your face.
I'm pretty vocal on my platform about how I really dislike when men I don't know approach me in public and try to proposition me, hit on me, compliment me, etc. Don't talk to me.
Silent?
I hate it when guys like approach me at bars. Like, I hate just like talking to guys. I hate it. I'm like,
I'm in an era where I hate when men talk to me. Maybe that's an era that I'm always in.
Of course.
Say it out loud.
Interesting. I've never seen a group of people complain about something so much online and then they actually get what they've been complaining about and then they complain about that. I swear you can't make this up. Man, y'all keep the change.
And what you saw on tonight's conversation is essentially women applauding, not taking accountability, right? And the conversation was around, I think a woman came up and she was saying something to the effect of, well, you know, why aren't men chasing anymore? And Sarah came on the mic and she was like, well, not really anything to chase. There's nothing to chase. And you know, you got a few hand claps and it was true. But then the woman came back and this is where most of the applause came. Oh, well, you know, we gonna start being feminine when they start being masculine. So let's start here. Modern women, they're not good people. So even before we get to you being feminine, you got to be a good person first. That's what men are noticing. You're not even a decent human being. Number one. Number two, and this is why she got most of the applause. This is why she got most of the, oh yes, girl, go off, queen. Ooh, nah, clock it. That's T. Why she got most of it was, now I get to avoid accountability. Now I can keep on in my bad behavior like I was going to do anyway. I mean, I just need an excuse. I was going to do it in a relationship anyway, and I'm going to continue to do it because that's who I am at the core. And you think men want to be around that type of stuff? Okay, stay single.
The men of LA don't approach women, and I refuse. I will not approach a man.
No.
I'll literally make you so uncomfortable that it gets to the point where you have to say something to me because you have become you know what a little bitch you are right now. Like, I've been in the same room as you for 45 minutes and you keep looking over at me and you think I'm gonna say something to you. And you're looking at me, talking to other people, having fun. You're gonna have to approach me. I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with it. And somebody told me that, like, yeah, the guys here literally say that they prefer when a woman approaches them. I'm like, not in New York.
I've met very attractive men that they literally, the only girls they've ever dated approach them. I was
disgusting.
Like, what? I was like, you're an attractive man too, tall, whatever. I'm like, how do you not just, you could easily just go hi. Like, you don't have to
literally, you could just be like, hi. They can't.
This young lady has a message to the men.
Okay, we need to normalize guys approaching girls at the gym because right now it's just awkward for everyone.
I've been seeing a lot of videos with women saying this, but I'm going to go ahead and translate what she's actually trying to say.
There will be a guy I see every day. We make eye contact. We do the little half smile thing. And then nothing ever happens.
So there's some guy in the gym. He's 6'8", built like LeBron James. They make eye contact and they smile at each other every day. And because of that, she feels special, not knowing he's making eye contact and smiling at a lot of girls in the gym because he's 6'8" and built like LeBron James.
This goes on for weeks. At that point, we're basically coworkers. I'm not asking to be hit on mid squat or anything, but if you catch me between sets and just say hi, that's not weird. What's weird is pretending we don't recognize each other after making eye contact 40 times. Like, grow a pair and come talk to me.
So fellas, let me be clear on what she's saying. She wants that guy to come talk to her. Not you. Don't you go walking over there, you're gonna end up on a TikTok video. When these women say this, they are talking to specific men. They're not talking to all of us. So do not get tricked, do not get fooled. Don't let her shame you into doing it, trying to make us feel like we're weak if we don't go over there and talk to her. She's not talking to us. She is talking to him. And most of these women making these videos, they are talking to specific men. They're not talking to the rest of us. This is why you see some women online saying, don't talk to us, and other women saying, talk to us. Because the women who are saying don't talk to us, those are the regular men approaching. The women who are saying come talk to us, those are the good looking men that they want to approach. So don't get it twisted, fellas. I'm just trying to save you some time. That's all I'm doing.
Something you don't understand about guys.
Why don't they like to chase girls?
Why don't you with the people that are chasing you?
Maybe because I want them to keep chasing me. I like the attention, I guess.
Basically, you just want to keep chasing so they get nothing and you get fulfilled with attention.
I guess when you put it like that, it sounds wrong.
You're the one that
can I get your answer? You trying to go to a class after party?
Hey, this what you wanted, ain't it?
Yeah, what are you guys doing after?
Me and her?
No, just you.
You gotta choose one. You can't get me and her.
No, we're going to class.
Is that your type?
No.
Did that chasing help you? Did it make you feel good?
I mean, I guess.
I don't recommend chasing women for longer than how she acts interested. You know, if she's not acting interested in you, move on. Move on. That's the thing. Because our mind games that we play, we do it to ourselves. You know, we can actually be interested in a guy and we can chase him away. You know what I mean? We can make him run away because we're playing this mind game with him when we could just tell him straight up we're interested. Respecting the chase, respecting the guy. But no, we never respect it. We actually respect a man who is not focused on us. And that's hard. You know, that's hard for a man to not be focused on women because, I mean, we're attractive, right? We attract men and we just take advantage of it. We expect the chase all the freaking time, even if, you know, even if we're not looking for it. It's crazy.
Men don't approach women anymore because of FOBC. They don't want to be viewed as a creep.
They don't want to be rejected, especially hot men. The only men that are going up to women and approaching them are ugly.
Guys have figured out the game. And the guys that have options don't need to approach you anymore. That's just the reality. You're so for the attention now that they have figured out that if they've got it together, if they're, pretty good looking, if they've got their finances and all, if they've got the confident energy, all that stuff, they don't need to go over to you.
Okay, I'm going to cook here. Ready? Just listen. Maturity for a man is when he realizes that he should be the one pursuing a woman. Okay? Now, this is gonna get some of you guys like, oh my gosh. Maturity for a woman is when she realizes that forcing a man to chase her is not the idea, but rather a man should be pursuing her. Because maturity for a woman, if she allows a man to pursue her while she's staying still, that's mature. Now, when a woman is standing there and a man is trying to pursue her and she starts running, that's a man chasing her. There's a huge difference because a man is going to give up on pursuing a woman when she starts running from him and she wants him to chase her. How is that mature? It's not. A woman has to stay in one position and allow that man to pursue her.
Especially at 22. She's 32. They've been married for 10 years, so they got married at 22. I've always said you don't know who the you are at 22. You just barely left your mom's house. You need to discover your identity and figure out who you are as an individual before getting married to somebody. She never figured that out. And that's why a lot of marriages end, because people get married so young and then they have an identity crisis like she's having right now. She doesn't know who she is. She has everything that you're supposed to have. She thought she'd be happy, but she's not. Because deep down she can have all the possessions, all the kids, all the house, this great guy. But if she doesn't love herself, and if she doesn't know herself, the marriage is over.
We are coming up on our 10-year anniversary. We're going to Mexico, to Cabo for our 10-year anniversary trip. And we're rewriting our vows. We never wrote vows in the first place. We didn't have vows when we got married. And I'm struggling to write my vows. To write a vow.
Because she's not in love with him.
And I think that's because I still feel very unsure in our relationship. The one thing that we finally talked about this past week together, because it's just been something that since we kind of talked about it and I brought it up and we committed to change and we committed to working on our relationship, I started my own business. He quit his job. Roles have changed. Life has been crazy. And we just haven't come back to talking about this subject.
She is realizing she doesn't need him anymore financially. She's got her business. She's doing well. The roles have changed. She doesn't see him in his masculine form anymore. And she feels that she doesn't need him anymore. This is what's enabling her to think this way. And again, congrats to her for doing a business. And, that's something pretty awesome. And the reason she's having difficulty writing her vows is because she's not in love with him. She loves him as a person because he's a wonderful person, a wonderful father. She never said husband. He's a wonderful father, but she is simply just not in love with him anymore.
I just don't thinking, okay, we've been married for 10 years and we've kind of been at this same point the whole time. I just don't want to look back 10 years from now and not have tried my best to have this relationship that we both want and that we deserve and that our kids deserve to see in us.
And what she's really saying there is that she doesn't want to look back 10 years from now and regret not leaving. That's what she really means. The way she's thinking right now, she's 32, she's still young, she's been with somebody 10 years, she doesn't know how to be herself around this guy. She's not herself. She's going to do this for her. She's going to move on because right now her career is doing good, her business is doing good, she doesn't necessarily need him, and now's the time for me to leave. This is what happens when you marry young. This is what happens when you get married and don't know who you are as an individual. You have an identity crisis later on in your mid to early 30s, and you ask yourself, who the am I? I did everything I was supposed to do that was supposed to make me happy, and I'm not. The moral of this whole lesson is, don't get married young. Figure out who the you are first before committing your life to somebody. If not, you will have a crisis just like this one.
So basically, if you think about the mindset of these modern women, I think one of the clips was talking about men in LA refusing to approach. Once again, as Sarah was saying in another one of these clips, modern women don't deserve to be chased. With the way that you're acting, you don't deserve for a man to chase you. Period. End of story. You don't deserve to be chased. I mean, you're an attractive man. Why don't you just have the confidence to come up to me? Because I don't have to. I don't have to, and I'm not going to. Let me tell you something about these modern women. When they have the upper hand, they keep the upper hand. When they have the knife to your neck, or when they have this, like you say you dueling and they have the sword and they tell you to yield, I yield. And they'll fool around and put it through you anyway. That's how modern women are. But when a man is in the upper hand, a man got the upper hand, then they'll, I yield. And number one, number two, modern women don't even yield. They won't even yield. After you saying, come on, go ahead and yield, man. Come on, don't do that. Well, just let me up. I ain't gonna yield, but just let me up. That's what they do. And now men are saying, well, I ain't letting you up. I'm not gonna let you up. I'm in the position right now. You're gonna come to me. I'm attractive. I know I'm attractive. I look good. I got all the women coming around me. You're gonna come to me today. You're gonna be in my face today.
It's my hot take on a girls' night. Girls' night is not girls' night. Please stop lying. Dressing up in skimpy outfits, saying I'm doing it for my girls. I worked hard all week. I deserve this. No, you're not. You're actually chasing outside validation and attention from men who are not your husband or your boyfriend. Let's be real. That is not empowerment. That is pure disrespect. This has nothing to do with insecurity at all. This is about respect. Respect for your man, respect for your relationship, respect for yourself. If you're fully committed, why put yourself in an environment built on alcohol, hooking up, and attention? You do not go fishing where you do not intend to catch. A real girls' night, in my opinion, that is pajamas, movies, laughs, deep talks, maybe some wine, not parading around bars, clubs, or where single people are on the prowl. Call it for what it is, temptation and destruction. If you think that's innocent fun, then you do not have the first clue about loyalty. Respect is a choice, and choosing to avoid those places is how you prove where your loyalty really stands.
So several years ago, I had a housewarming / birthday party event. I sent out the gift registry, and closer to the day of the party, I realized that people were not purchasing things off the gift registry, so I was getting annoyed. I tell one of my friends' situationship at the time, I said, I'm really gonna be annoyed if people really show up empty-handed to this doubleheader event when all the food, drinks, etc. were provided for you. Like, how are you raised? Are you okay? So I told him that in passing. We get to the day of the event. He takes me out to his car, and he was like, I don't wanna see you annoyed. Purchased everything on my gift registry. A standard. I mentioned it once. And he took immediate action. A standard. Second situation that I can think of, I had COVID. He calls me, he was like, hey, do you want to hang out today? I said, no, sorry, I have COVID, I'm gonna be at the apartment. He was like, okay, are you gonna be there all day? I said, yes. He was like, okay, feel better. Within the hour, he dropped off a get well soon basket. Didn't even say anything. I just got a notification from the doorman, and he was already well on his way. I call him, and he was just like, yeah, I was just thinking of you, I hope that you feel better. And that was it. And you want me to settle?
So if he was so great, why you not with him? It's so funny when women share these stories of these amazing or rich guys that they've experienced, but they are never with them currently though. I mean, he sound like a swell to me. He bought the whole registry, dropped off a care package when you were sick, handled everything without being asked. But he's just a story now. See, women love using these highlight reels from men who either never claimed them or from men that they never liked. A lot of y'all treat these moments like test drives. You like how it feels, but you never choose the man that actually made you feel that way. Then you hold the next man to a bar set by somebody that you left behind. Think about that. He wasn't good enough to be with, but he's good enough to become the standard. I don't make the rules. I just play the game. And it's a dirty game. Stay focused though.
I just need to know from a men's perspective, are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Like, are you waiting on a girl to ask you on a date first? Because that's crazy to me. Like, when you're out in public and you're making eyes with a girl and you're, like, making it known that you're attracted to her, but you're not going to say something, how are you not going to say something? Where are the huevos? Where are the huevos these days? I feel like there's so many, like, times that guys want to say something to girls and they don't. Like, is there a guy watching this that can give us some insight? Like, why don't you just do it? Why don't you just do it? Are you scared?
Are you waiting for her to say something first? I like my man to be assertive and dominant. If you want to say something to me, say something to me. I'll give you the opportunity. I'll put my phone down.
I don't know why so many women think that it's so easy to approach when they themselves start sweating over the thought of roles reversed. Just off the top of my head, 3 really easy reasons why it is difficult for a man to approach. Number 1, fear of rejection. Number 2, anxiety over what he actually says to you. And number 3, the situation is not ideal, like you're not alone. That's just 3, but there's like 100 more.
Stop approaching women you know you cannot afford. You already see the woman's lifestyle. You see how she living.
So if she's already living that lifestyle all on her own, what exactly is the issue?
You know you can't afford it. Now when she asks you for money to upkeep the lifestyle that she's already living.
Wait. What exactly are these women in these scenarios doing? Why would they be asking men for money in the first place? I thought these women were strong and independent and could do things all on their own. And obviously they've been maintaining their lifestyles beforehand. But yet they would ask men for money while they're dating. That's rather giving the impression that some women aren't as strong and independent as they want everyone else to think that they are. It's either that or they just view men as walking ATMs. So which one is it?
You want to get an attitude. Go be with your type. She's not your type.
Right. They should be with their type, shouldn't they? The type of women that actually want a relationship and don't view men as just a means to an end.
With the extra $10,000?
No, I love my man bad.
100,000?
No, I love my man bad.
$1 million?
I love my man bad.
Alright, go.
Bad. He's the best man on earth. It have no man like him. It have no man like him on earth. He is the funniest. He is the smartest. He is the cutest. He is the best man on earth.
Yeah, baby. It's over.
What? What you talking about?
Nah, you don't love me enough. I'm getting a visa and I'm moving out the country.
Oh, that's what you want to do?
You got mad at me for liking pictures on Instagram, and that's what Instagram was created for. I don't have time for this anymore. Yeah. And you want me to chase you, and I pay for everything. It's like chasing a bill. I'll pass. Okay, just so you know. Yeah, all your stuff is in the 2 trash bags that you brought it in, so it'll be in the garage.
Funny. You think it's so funny?
It's okay. It's not worth my time anymore. Thank you.
I'm proud to tell you guys at this point. It's just the fact that I've learned something, and I owe it to myself as a real one to each one teach one. And I've made it so affordable that, it's $20, and I can show you exactly how you can make $20,000, $30,000 per month. You ain't got to take off your clothes. You ain't got to do OnlyFans. You ain't got to subject yourself to BS or whatever. But you can make real money on social media to the point where your children can run it and give them all the money if that's the case. You dig what I'm saying? Just DM the word content. The course is just $20, or you can book a one-on-one call with me where I teach you directly or whatever. It's a little more over here nor there, but you can get everything you need for $20. DM # content. I don't know what else to tell you guys, man. Unless you just love that job that you hate, and you want to work 40 hours a week for $40,000 for 40 years to retire broke, this is life-changing information. And if not, hey, keep doing it. I'm not trying to sell you, but it's here for you. That other way.
And that man is not listening when you speak to him, because evidently you know how to speak to everybody with respect. Your homegirls, your manager, people on the street, but you don't know how to talk to him and come correct. It's not about what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. We really need to focus on checking not only our tone, but our temperature. The temp. Bring it the down. Instead of the whole, I just think it's funny that maybe try approaching it differently. Give him his flowers, then give him critiques so that his defenses are down. Baby, I know you've been working hard and I've been seeing you showing up, but I really feel like you kind of been falling short in this area. Do you see how that just changed the situation? It went from a 10 to a 5.56. That's where they need to be at. Okay? Watch how you're talking to your significant other. If you can respect your boss, then you should be able to respect your man. Focus. Thank you.
And I really like the point that Chase was making about 4 or 5 minutes ago in that clip. When the woman was talking about, he bought everything off of my registry and he did this for me and he did that for me. Hey, where is he at? Where is he? Why are you guys not together if he was such a great man? If he was such a good guy, where is he at? Nowhere to be found. Okay. That's what we're saying. And that's the point that we continue to make. You guys continue to look at the guy who will buy your whole registry. The man said, I don't want to see you dissatisfied. I don't want to see you unhappy. Surprise, surprise. Most men are going to say that. Well, you know, man, listen, there was a guy that actually lived in my neighborhood. And he was saying, you know, man, I went to go get my wife. I went to go get her a Benz, and I think she wanted a Jeep or something like that. It was something else. He was like, man, I was trying to get her the Benz. She wanted a Jeep, man. I don't get it. I was like, well, you know, the Benz, you gonna have maintenance on that, doc. Oh, yeah, I know, man, but I wanted to put her in something nice. She ain't want it. And I was gonna work hard for it. So he was gonna give you what you want. If you wanted it, it was there for you. I'll give it to you. And that's what you see. The man driving a pickup truck, he wasn't. He had a nice truck, but you see men, you know, going to work driving broke, beat up pickup trucks, and the wife driving a nice car. That's for the kids. The man drive around in a hoopty, and she drive around in a nice car around town, going and picking up Starbucks. He does that to sacrifice for his kids and his wife. And what does he get in return from these modern women? Disrespect, ungratefulness. I love it. Fantastic.
Average women don't want average guys because they think that they're not average. They think that they're above average. How's that going to translate in the dating marketplace? You have average women that are going to be chasing after either exceptional or above average men. They're going to curve men who are average, who are actually on their level. That's why you get caught up with boys and in situationships and a guy never committing to you or a guy who's cheating on you because you're shooting out of your league. So if you think you're a 10, surely you must deserve a 10. You're going to chase after Chad. You're going to spend your 20s a bunch of dudes. You're never going to actually get into a proper monogamous relationship. You'd rather have the divided attention of a hyper attractive guy than actually have commitment from an average dude because you think you're above average. That's the problem in the dating marketplace. And that's why this is a humble check.
But what if I perform the task? What does that mean?
It means you're going to perform the tasks.
I don't have a bra.
Do you have a bra?
Actually.
Yeah.
These are implants.
Okay.
You put them down. And my jewel chargers. Go. Yeah, and my jewel chargers, please.
Hi there. You got stopped by one of the most senior deputies in the world. What
Of
happened?
course. I'm from New York. But he told me to turn and I turned.
No, I'm getting some strong odors of alcohol coming from the vehicle. You have anything to drink tonight?
No.
No? Did you have anything to drink tonight?
No, sir.
Young lady, do you mind stepping out of the vehicle for me, please? So, I wasn't really asking. I was really just telling you I need you to step out of the vehicle. Just come on over here for me. What's going to happen is this red light's going to move from side to side. I'm going to ask you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, not moving your head. You understand?
Just my...
Just your eyes. Don't move your head. Do me a favor. Either return to the vehicle.
Okay, yeah, I'll return.
Thank you. And do not begin the task until I instruct you to do so. Well, we're not talking to anybody right now. We're not going to do the tasks.
Nikki.
By refusing to perform the tasks I'm requesting of you, it may
Call
be used against
the
you.
lawyer.
It may be used against you in court.
No, I'm not doing this.
Okay, so you're refusing to do the tasks.
Yep.
A
Either I
decision
can do
tonight.
this now,
You can
or...
You can do the task now, or I have to base a decision off of everything I've seen so far. It means either you go to jail or you don't. That's the decision.
Well, I don't wanna go to jail.
Are you going to perform the tasks? Yes or no?
But what if I perform the task? What does that mean?
That means you're going to perform the tasks. Are you going to perform the tasks?
Nope.
Yes or no? Okay.
No.
So, being placed you under arrest. Unlock your hands. Go in this car right here.
Frankie! Call your dad!
Routine's fine. Routine. Just need you 51 over.
Go ahead, stand up for me.
Go ahead.
2442 Border Street, Sonoma. Stay right there. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me or stick me? No. Do you have anything on you at all? Anything in your pockets? No. Okay. What's in here? My jewel charger. So you say you didn't have anything in your pockets? It's a jewel charger. Cool. For a lady. Something. Anything in your boots? No. Are you positive? Yeah, you can show. I can't take them off, but you can.
Wait. Alright, you have to like hold them like take them off. I'm not taking them off. Do you have anything in your bra?
I don't have a bra.
Do you have a bra?
Actually.
You don't.
These are implants.
Okay. You put them down.
Alright, get my jewel chargers, please. And my jewel chargers. Go. Yeah, and my jewel chargers, please.
She'll grab them. Just hang on 1 second. Here.
What the does that mean?
That's one of an intro. Viewer discretion is advised.
I don't get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch.
Sweetheart, telling yourself that multiple times is not going to change the outcome. If it's true, you can just say it one time. We get it.
What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Like nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to chivalry? What happened to men courting women?
Contrary to popular belief, all of that is still very much so happening. But what's more concerning is, why isn't it happening for you in particular?
Back in the day, dating was so much easier. And it was fun.
How the f would you know that dating back in the day was enjoyable? I know you weren't dating then. How do you figure that things were better back in the day? It's probably the same as it is now. The only difference is we have social media, so everybody gets to get on here and tell their 2 cents about that really doesn't matter about dating.
The days dating, you give a guy your number, and all of a sudden you don't hear from them until like 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? If you're not going to text me, I don't get it.
Okay, I'll do my best to try and provide some insight. You are what we like to call a bench player. You only get in the game when we call your number. Literally. And like any player for any sport, they always have a difficult time going to the bench. Especially when they think they're a starter.
The talking doesn't go as far as the actual act. There are no, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. What happened to men actually planning dates?
Well, if you must ask, y'all told us y'all didn't want to go on dates unless it was somewhere extravagant. Y'all was saying that if the date is not $500 or more, then it's not even a date. The average U.S. citizen can't afford a $500 date randomly, let alone multiple times within a month. Y'all also shame men for wanting to take women to the Cheesecake Factory as a first date. Did y'all forget? Y'all got on every podcast, on every mountaintop, on every social media platform, and told us this repeatedly. So now we are actually taking heed to what you guys were actually saying.
How do you date in today's society? I do not chase men. I don't do it. I did it once, would never do it again. I don't got time to be dating no guy that don't have no money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound shallow, but I've dated broke men my whole life.
Well, since you brought it up, the concept of broke is something that you guys don't comprehend very well. Y'all would call a man that makes $70,000 a year broke. And in the same breath say that you deserve a man that makes above $200,000 a year. But y'all refuse to accept and understand that those guys don't want y'all back. So if your dating history is broke men, I think that's where you should stay. That's where you've had your most success. Why change it up? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. No pun intended.
I have. Now I'm in a place where I have money and I want to travel and I want to see the world. I don't want you to buy me nothing because I can buy myself. That's not what I want. I want you to have the financial stability to pick up and go on a trip. That's all I'm asking.
Even if you made $150,000 a year, you can't just pick up and go as you please. Whether you be an entrepreneur, whether you work for someone's company, you still have to answer to somebody.
Oh, you're just very intimidating. What the does that mean? How do I come off intimidating when I'm the most socializing person ever?
If you are, that wasn't very convincing. But you know what? You ain't got to listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. Y'all get the change.
Hey, wait, can I hold this for a second? Would you go on a date with somebody that you did not know?
Absolutely.
A blind date?
Sure.
What are you doing next Tuesday?
What's next Tuesday? I don't know. Nothing.
Do you want to go to Penny's?
Sure, why not?
It's that easy. Ladies, it's that easy. I have never seen a woman fail when she's approached a man. You understand me? Whatever man you think you can't get, guess what? You can get him. You could at least get the number. Have some faith. You know what I mean? She shot her shot on his video. He was interviewing her about something else. Who knows what? Who cares? You understand? Also, my boy, pull that hat down a little bit in the front. You out of control. But the fact that she still shot that shot in spite of that hairline, respectfully, my boy, respectfully, you know you out of control with that hairline and the way you holding that hat. But you're not hat fishing. She saw the truth under that, and she's still interested, probably because of your energy and your confidence, man. So do that. You know what I mean? Congrats and good luck to y'all. I definitely want to know how this turned out. I don't know what Penny's is, but it sounds like she paying. And you can't beat that. She shot her shot and she paying for the date? Come on, my boy. Good luck to y'all. What are y'all thoughts? Because my thoughts are, I love the game. I love the hustle.
And you know, I want to go back to the clip that self-checkout was talking about, where the woman was like, dating used to be fun. And that's the problem. A lot of modern women get caught up in the fun. That's where they stay. I don't want you to go into dating and you be out here. So what bank do you work at? What bank do you bank at? Do you have all your money in offshore accounts? I don't want you to do that. You have fun. You're not going to like everybody that you come into contact with. Okay? Fine. But modern women, they're so unserious. They're so non-committal. You don't even like the guy. And I understand sometimes you might get a few, it's a sympathy day and I really didn't like the guy, but I was willing to give him a chance. Maybe I like him. You just never really know. It's like going to a restaurant. I'm not sure about this, but we're going to check it out and see. We're going to give it a chance. And I give it an honest chance, but I really didn't like it. Modern women know what they're doing is what they're trying to do is they're trying to go into different restaurants, high value restaurants. Let me not say high places where you got to spend a lot of money, and they're trying to get the food, and then they're saying, "I don't like this food. Give me a refund. Off this bill. I don't want to pay for any of it," and walking out. And then when they walk out, they get on. Mind you, they've taken pictures. They've taken videos of where they are and they post it on the gram. They post it on TikTok. They post it on Facebook, all that stuff. Oh, look where I am. Oh, we at this steakhouse. We at this nice restaurant, and they done all that. But then they don't want to pay the bill when the bill comes. So it's more than, I wasn't really sure. I tried this plate and I really didn't like it. Because believe me, people can know. The servers know when you messing around and you jerking their chain. And men know when you messing around and you jerking their chain. That's what modern women are doing. You jerking I see what you're doing. You jerking my chain. I knew you didn't like it. I knew you was playing games. You actually like me, but you don't want to commit, or you like my money and you don't want to have nothing to do with me. That's what they're doing. And so it's like, no, don't even come in here. Don't even do that. And that's why you get men saying, okay, let's go ahead and split that bill. That's why you get people saying, you know what? No, we're not going to go out on a date. Or I'm not going to overextend myself for you. That's why you get that. Because all modern women want today is fun. I want it to be fun. I want it to be something that I like. No, we're not doing that. Absolutely not.